Hey, Mr. Tomasso, this is Frank from Max Digital, and I wanted to shoot you over this quick video with some specific things that you guys can do yourselves to help bring in more business just by better utilizing your website and your Google business profile. So I noticed that you are located in Elizabeth, but I think you guys do uh, service throughout New Jersey. So I did a quick Google search on AC repair and some other HVAC type phrases in Elizabeth, and there wasn't really a lot of search volume. So then I decided to just do a kind of a nearby bigger area in Newark. So I did a quick Google search for AC repair in Newark, and this is the search results page that comes up. And so if you were okay with going out to Newark, there's I think a good opportunity for you to generate some more business because I did a quick look to see how many people are searching for AC or HVAC services in the Newark area. And you can see here, this is the number of searches per month for each of these different keyword phrases. Excuse me. And there's not a lot of people. You can tell by this KD score is kind of the keyword difficulty, how hard it is to rank in the top 10 for these keyword phrases. And it's on a scale of 1 to 100. So it's not considered to be too difficult to rank for these specific keyword phrases here up top. So I just wanted to show you that because there really wasn't much in terms of search volume for people actually typing into the search bar for HVAC services in Elizabeth specifically. So anyway, back to this. So if you're not looking to pay Google to advertise here, which I'm not sure if you do or don't, you would want to focus on getting into the second and third section of this results page. So the second section here is the Google Map Pack, and it's based on the strength of the Google Business Profile, and they only put in 3 businesses in here. So I see you guys have a Google Business Profile set up already. What you're going to want to do is continue to make sure that this is getting or being kept active. And you do that by continuing to add Google customer reviews to the profile, as well as continuing to upload new photos to the profile. And some companies actually do like posts, almost like a social media post within the profile itself. So that's one way to keep it active. Unfortunately, for the Google Business Profile, you do need to have a separate one for each of the cities that you want to service. So if you had, an office or so in Newark, that would be a good opportunity for you to get on the Newark search results page in the map pack. But if you're only have an office in Elizabeth, you could at least get into the Elizabeth map pack, which I see you were not in at this point. So that will generate you some searches because 30 to 40% of the traffic is going to go to the businesses in the map pack. So just keep that in mind. And then down here, this is the organic section. It's called the organic listings of the results page. And to rank high in this section is based on the strength of your content and your backlinks profile. So when I scroll down here after these first few directory sites, which were Angie's List and Home Advisor and Yelp, then you start getting to actual individual websites. So I wanted to compare your content and backlinks profile to this Boulden Brothers here. So let me show. Okay, so looking at your content here, I can see you have about 750 words or so on this page, and Google looks for 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page for them to consider you an authoritative expert or authoritative site or an expert in the niche. And so it helps your ranking if you are able to increase your content for a number of reasons, not only because you could potentially get to that authoritative threshold that I mentioned, but also it allows you to embed the local buyer intent keyword phrases more frequently or more times within the content while still having it sound like it reads appropriately. So you want to, these are like I was showing you before, these are kind of the most searched local buyer intent keyword phrases. So this is is actually being searched for in the search box by somebody looking for an HVAC company in Newark. So you want these exact terms to be within your content, and you want it to be fairly dense with these terms, meaning like every 150 words or so you include these in there. And so that you'll see, really high ranking sites will do that because it allows Google to match up your content to what is actually being searched for. So that's super important. And actually what I'll show you next is right now, here's where you're currently ranking for 211 keyword phrases. I use this site called Aros to help me analyze different websites. So you're ranking for 211 keyword phrases, but they're national phrases, which I'll show you when this comes up here. So they're not really helping you because oil tank maybe near me possibly is, but these other ones are kind of nationally searched for phrases. So unless you're traveling all over the country, and most of the time it's not going to benefit you. What you want is the local buyer intent keyword phrases, which your competitor's not even ranking for those, but they do have more content than you do, and they are getting in some of those keyword phrases. Though that tool that I'm using isn't showing it as registering, but that is how they're able to rank ahead of you, because they have that, and they also have backlinks, so you should actually be beating them, but you just don't have the right keyword phrases in your content. So that's something that I would look to just add that in. Your backlinks is definitely going to help you. They have a strong backlink profile here. The DR score is your trust score with Google, and every site has a trust score, and the higher the score, the better the more power it adds to your ranking. So they have a 34. You're currently showing a 14. So you just want to make sure that you're getting quality backlinks, meaning that you're linking to other sites that are trusted by Google. So I would just take a look at that. The reason why you're not outranking them is really because you're not mentioning Newark in here. But if you did have Newark and those Newark keyword phrases in there, you're going to be able to outrank them, because I think even though they have the higher DR score, they're not beating you in the quantity. So you so far outpower them on quantity that I think you should be able to overcome that if you added more content and had the Newark phrases in there, and that would allow you to participate in a lot of the search volume that is happening in the Newark area for HVAC companies. So I hope that wasn't too confusing. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you wouldn't mind, just respond to my email to let me know if this was helpful, so that I can continue to add value to small businesses. I would greatly appreciate that. Thanks, and look forward to hearing from you.